All right, here is the big guy. Just showed up. The Toys R Us had him on sale for like 90 bucks over Christmas break, so I had to, of course, finally cave and get Legacy Titanus to go with my other Legacy Megazords. He is big. He does require some assembly. The way he's packed in the box, you got to snap his neck on. You got to snap the 2 feet on, the 2 tail pieces, and this chest plate here. We'll get to that later. So, some assembly required, but all the details are not stickers. It's some nice painted, tampoed detailing, and it's all over him. It's very cool. Just to give you a look at him. He does have an articulated neck. He's got little limited by the armor, but little ball joint necks. His mouth does open and close here. And what's cool is he does, as he rolls, his legs do move. I don't know if you can see that. But his legs go up and down. He's not motorized, which is, for the $200 price they were asking for him, it would have been nice if they could have motorized him like the old one. But he's also not quite as large and bulky, because he doesn't have to hold like 4D batteries or whatever it was that made Titanus move back in the day. The gray's a little lighter than I remember the old original Titanus being, but other than that, he's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, that's him. It's Titanus. Dun, 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 dun. There's not a whole lot to him other than this. He does have all 6 rolling wheels back here, and then these giant treads. They're kind of a rubberized. These seem like just hard plastic. These are kind of a hard rubbery plastic, a very stiff rubbery plastic, but they do seem to have a little bit of a rubbery quality to them. So yeah, there he is. Now, of course, we got to prep him for Ultrazord mode. I've already done the Dragonzord and Legacy Megazord, so I'm not going to go through all them again. So basically, what you want to do is pop this down, and when you push this down, you should pop that chest plate off. The chest plate off is kind of a pain in the butt. But you get the chest plate off, and the chest plate actually has that cool feel of metal. It's die cast as well. I think it's got a plastic interior with a metallic shell. I could just be wrong. Maybe just sat on the porch all day, but it has, the clip certainly is metal. But I feel like some of this up here, it may be metal as well. Maybe it's just this. Maybe it's just this clip and this insert. Like the outer edge, I think, is plastic, but this insert here with the gold on it is a metal piece, probably connected to the clip. Actually, now that I think about it. But yeah, nice, good heft to it. Not super heavy, but it is very nice. So pop that off, push this down, and push that down, and that will bring the front wheels out here. Go ahead and unpeg these, just clip in on the sides. Unpeg the hands, or the front paws, straighten them out to form the armor. These are absolutely die cast, the gold bits here, and you can open up this to allow the chain to go through, which we'll get to in a moment. So open up like that, but put these off to the side for right now. Push that down, pull his tail off the back and split it, and then these go on, turned around, these go on opposite sides. It does clip on, you can pull them straight off. I don't recommend it because there are slots here, and basically how it works is, and these tips here are die cast as well. You can feel the weight of them in brass or something. When you pick them up, they're much heavier here at the tip. But basically there's this little notch right here on his foot. You put it in the front of the slot and then slide them forward. So you push it on like this. Come on. And then slide it forward, lock it in place. Well, that didn't take. Okay. Okay, I didn't start forward enough. Push it all the way in and slide it forward. There we go. Now it's locked in place. And same on this side. Push it in the front half here, all the way down, and then slide it forward to lock it. And you'll feel it. It'll hold securely when it's all locked in place properly. And again, you can see how those move. So then take, from the Dragonzord, take his tail and plug it right back in here. Just slot back here. There's even some little grooves, just slide it in, plug it in. So now he's got that. Take Dragonzord's power piece, collapse it forward like that, and it slides right in here, all the way down, and that'll help lock the wheels down, and then just fold that forward, pull this little cot piece forward against like that. And Titanus is more or less ready for battle. Lift this piece up, and there's some nice tech detailing inside this panel as well. So you take that, you do get a gold chain with some hooks or some round little dealy boppers there on the end, and he's got a couple clips here that have a little slot in them. They're not full hooks, so you gotta push them in. This is a little bit of a pain to get them in, but you slide that in there through that, and that'll bring that up a little bit. And same over here. Slide that in. So now his chain is on, and now we've got to prep the Ultra Dragon Zord, or the Dragon Ultrazord, Dragon Megazord, like this. So here he is. Now, some people have complained about some floppiness on this guy, and like there's a little bit of wiggle, but he's never been super floppy for me. And I find that when I put these in, and I like to do it from the inside, you can put them in from the outside as well. But I find that like when I put these on, and maybe, I don't know if they did a running change or if I just got lucky with my Legacy Megazord, because this is the die-cast Legacy Megazord as well as the Dragon Zord. This isn't the 2010 all-plastic one. These sit right flush with the leg. He's not back-heavy at all. He's got a little bit of wobble just due to where like his... And you can wiggle these loose a little bit, but I'm not concerned with any... I haven't had any stability issues with this guy. I've seen enough complaints that I know it's not just somebody doing something wrong. So I don't know, maybe I just got really super lucky with my Legacy Megazord, but there it is. And then this piece just clips right on. It's got this clip here that clips right on over the chest piece here, and then these go on specific sides, because you can see this is kind of offset here, and these clips just kind of clip in inside the gap here for the they don't clip on the outside. They kind of they hook out and they clip on in there. So you just kind of take the paw or the giant hand and clip it on right here. And same over here, clip it on. And they clip on fairly easily. They're a little wobbly just because they only have that one clip connection, but they do clip on very easily and securely. And you just take him and set him up here in Titanus himself, and then you can take these the chains, pass them through the hand, and close those little doors around it. You can have them hold the chain. Oh, there we go. And there you go. There is the Ultrazord from the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And again, you can still roll just fine. I don't have a whole lot of room here to roll him without rolling him right off the edge, which I would prefer not to do. But you can see, like, he's got a little bit of wobble, but in no way would I have any... I wouldn't worry if I set him up on a shelf like this. And like I said, that is in no way throwing shade at anybody who has had issues with that. I've seen the videos. It looks like a legitimate issue with some people's. I don't know if I just haven't played with it enough to make it wobbly or loose, or if I just got lucky with my original Legacy Megazord, but he seems to hold the weight just fine. He's not in danger of toppling one way or the other, with or without those supports. I mean, I could leave those on. I could actually pop these little support pieces off, and he's still just as, you know, he's not anywhere. They're both off now, and well, he does. Oh, there we go. So yeah, without those, he does get a little wobbly. That's the first time that he's fallen on that, and even then, it doesn't seem to be the problem with the anything that Titanus does so much as just the knee joints on that itself. So I wouldn't shake it without the joints. That, like I said, that's the first time it's done that. Of course, it does on my video, but with those support pieces in, I have no problem leaving him displayed. So yeah, I'll eat a little crow there because, like I said, that's the first time that's happened, and so clearly it can happen on mine as well without those support pieces. With them, I haven't had any issues. So whether, like I said, whether I put them in from the inside or the outside, put them in from the outside here. I like to put them in from the outside just in case when you shake it, you can, you know, vigorously shaking it can cause those to slide off and out. And I figure if I put them on the inside, then maybe he wouldn't. They'd fall inside Titanus's little storage area as opposed to like falling out and onto the floor if they went out on the sides. But yeah, very impressive, very big, very hefty. Yeah, geez, I don't even want to pick this thing up because it's, I mean, that's got some weight to it, all the die cast and figures in it. But yeah, there's the Ultrazord, a Legacy Titanus with a Legacy Dragon Zord and a Legacy Megazord from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the old school, or G-Ranger if you want to good old school Japanese. And that's one of the things I like about it, is that he does, these still have the same issue that I had when I was reviewing the Dragonzord, that they don't want to stay clicked up, because they are die cast as well. But he's got all the, he doesn't have the change stickers from when they released the toys from Power Rangers, where he had the lightning bolts and such here. He's got all the Dragon Caesar markings. They've got all the Zyuranger markings versus the stickers they changed for the original Mighty Morphin Power Ranger toys. But he's very nice. Like I said, at like I said, it was 95, or it was less than $100, maybe maybe it was 99.99. But at that price, was not going to pass it up. Totally worth it. $200. It's in line with what they've been charging for these guys so far. I don't think it came as a huge shock, but if you can get it for less than that, by all means. Like I said, if you scored this when it was cheap on Toys R Us, or keep watching Toys R Us, maybe they'll drop it down that low again. But at less than $100, or even if, or you said, I think maybe it was $99.99, and if that's the case, but still at $100, I think that's worth it. That's a nice display piece. I love it all combined together. So yeah, there is Legacy Titanus and the Legacy Ultrazord.